Speaker recognizes Representative Manoogian.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today in support of House Resolution 311, a resolution to declare June as Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month in the state of Michigan. I'll be brief, but I wanted to make sure I shared this with all of you because it's an issue that's really important to my family. My mom was diagnosed, in 2020 with Alzheimer's. She was 67 when she was diagnosed. I raise the issue of her age because typically this is not something that's seen in people that young. And it's really important that everyone in this room have those tough conversations with their families. I'm sure many of you drive down I-96 and see the giant billboard that says it's time to talk about Alzheimer's. I think about it every day when I drive by it. And it's a tough issue to talk about. Talking with family members about the state of their mental decline or whether they're feeling okay, that they're remembering things, whether they feel like themselves. It's a really tough issue to talk about. And it's an issue that has touched my family for multiple generations. My grandmother passed away of dementia back in December. My grandmother even lived with us, so we have had 2 generations of caregiving for Alzheimer's and dementia-related illnesses in my family. I've known about this issue since I was in the 4th grade. And so I wanted to make sure I was able to share this story with all of you because my parents kept this from family and friends for a long time. I think because in a lot of ways our family was trying to cope with how to deal with this issue together internally ourselves. And we shared on Saturday, which was my mom's birthday. She turned 69. We shared with our friends and family that we're doing a walk in October, and I have to tell you that the number of people who reached out to me from various walks of my life, whether they're reporters even in Lansing or in DC, or members of our federal government who I've been friends with for many years, or just people I went to college or high school with who reached out and said, oh my God, I had no idea my mom or my dad or my uncle is suffering with this too. And so many people suffer in silence about this because there's so much stigma around having Alzheimer's. And I wanted to make sure I shared this with all of you that regardless of whether you're public with this or not in your family, please know you have a confidant in me and my family. We know what's going on. We know how hard this can be. And I wanted to make sure that our state knew that they had a champion and a fighter, not only in me, but in so many of you that have sponsored and co-sponsored these resolutions in the past. So thank you so much for the time, Madam Speaker.